I told my fiance her daughter is not mine. So I've been with Jessica for 3 years now, and we got engaged 6 months ago. She has this 8-year-old daughter named Emma, who I absolutely love. Like, this kid is amazing. She's smart, funny, always asking me to help with her math homework, and calls me almost dad, which honestly makes me tear up every time. The thing is, Jessica and I have been talking about having kids together, and she keeps saying stuff like, well, you already have Emma, so you know what it's like to be a father. And I've always just kind of nodded along because I didn't want to make it weird. But it was starting to bug me because Emma's real dad is very much in the picture. He picks her up every other weekend, takes her to soccer practice, pays child support, the whole deal. He's actually a decent guy, just wasn't ready to be married when Jessica got pregnant. Last week we were at Jessica's sister's house for a family barbecue, and Emma was showing everyone this art project she made at school. It was like a family tree thing, and she had drawn me as her dad. Jessica's whole family started cooing over it, saying how sweet it was that Emma sees me as her real father now, and how blood doesn't matter, all that stuff. I felt so uncomfortable because Emma's actual dad was supposed to pick her up later that day. Like, imagine if he saw that drawing. It would probably hurt his feelings, and honestly, it felt disrespectful to him. So when we got home, I gently told Emma that while I love being in her life, her real dad is still her dad, and that's not changing just because I'm marrying her mom. Emma seemed totally fine with it. Kids are way more adaptable than adults give them credit for. But Jessica completely lost it on me. She started yelling about how I was rejecting her daughter, how Emma finally felt like she had a complete family, and how I was being selfish. I tried explaining that I wasn't rejecting Emma at all. I love that kid to pieces, and I want to be the best stepdad I can be. But pretending like her biological father doesn't exist isn't fair to anyone, especially Emma. She deserves to have relationships with both of us without it being this weird competition. Jessica said I was overthinking it and that Emma's dad wouldn't care about some kid's art project. But that's not the point. The point is that I'm not Emma's father. I'm going to be her stepfather, and that's actually a really important role too. I don't need to replace her dad to be significant in her life. The fight got so bad that Jessica took off her engagement ring and threw it at me. She said if I can't accept Emma as my own daughter, then maybe we shouldn't get married at all. She's been staying at her sister's place since then, and I've been getting texts from her family calling me heartless. But here's what really gets me. Emma's dad called me yesterday. Apparently Jessica had called him crying about how I rejected Emma, and he wanted to check if I was okay with him taking Emma for an extra day this week since things were tense. The guy was actually being considerate about the whole situation, which just proves my point that he's a good father who deserves respect. I told him what really happened, and he was quiet for a minute. Then he said he appreciated me looking out for his relationship with Emma, and that he'd been worried Jessica was trying to phase him out since we got engaged. He said he never wanted Emma to feel like she had to choose between us.